sixth grade, it's Miss Carpenter, and I'm here to go over this assignment, which might be a little confusing, but hopefully this video will help, and hopefully the videos on birdseed that you watched helped too. But I just wanted to show you my reasoning for designing this assignment the way that I did, because it looks crazy, but I think it will be helpful because it'll help you know where to put certain words in the poem. Okay, so on this first page, where's my mouse? There it is. You're just going to go ahead and erase the red text and type your answer here. On this one, you only have to pick 3. You don't have to do all 4. Okay. Here is where, come on, computer. It's a little dodgy this morning. It's early yet. So here you're going to pick a tone. Now, when you're doing this part, keep in mind that some of your ideas may change, and that's okay. When I wrote my poem, my version, which you can check out on Flipgrid, I ended up changing some words around. Okay, so my tone that I wanted to pick was silly. Let's see if it'll cooperate with me this morning. So I'm just going to type that there. Oops, you can see my all caps lock is on. So you're going to be directly imitating this poem. You are going to be picking alliterative words here, alliteration, and you're going to have the same rhyme scheme. So for nothing more, there's 3 syllables, 1, 2, 3. I picked calming tea. So you're just going to erase those 3 there. Calming tea. So now I know that I have these yellow right here, so you can see that's where that goes. So I would put calming tea down there, okay, because that replaced nothing more. Now I need some words that rhyme. Tapping, napping, and you can see down here, there's rapping as well, right here. So I'm going to pick dying for rapping. It's Halloween, why not, right? And let's see, let's have, let me think about it. Where is it on my poem? Tapping can be crying. So I have dying, I have crying. And then I need one more, so I'm going to pick flying. And then I'm just going to go ahead and plug those into the poem. So tapping is crying. Where's tapping? There it is. Crying. Napping is flying. So all the words that are up here that you're replacing are highlighted in yellow down here. And down here, I'll have dying. And in each box, you put 1 syllable. One thing that really helped me when I was writing my own poem was using an online rhyming dictionary. So what's a word that rhymes with flying that starts with an F, right? What's a word that is an adverb that starts with an F? Okay, adverbs like nearly right here, that's one of those words that ends in ly. And I highlighted this because there's alliteration going on here in Poe's poem. Nodded, nearly, napping. So I know that these 2 words are going to need to begin with an N, and that one is going to need to be an ly so that it matches, so that it's an adverb. Let's see, did I get them all? Oh, no, here's tapping again down here, so I need crying again. Right down there. Just like that. Okay. Oh, chamber door was calming tea. Oh, no. I haven't done chamber door yet. What should I do there? I know that it needs to rhyme, with this because it's chamber door and nothing more. So maybe I'll put, and it's an adjective right here because it's saying what kind of a door. Well, I know that the word see rhymes with T, and an adjective for see can be, and it needs to be 2 syllables. How about foamy? Foamy sea. I want to take a trip to the foamy sea. Foamy sea. Just like that. Okay, so here I have weak and weary. So I need to replace that. And one thing I'm going to do for y'all whenever I erase this and put it back onto Schoology is I'm going to make this a color so that it doesn't all kind of run together. It kind of is all running together, isn't it? So I need weak and weary. So those are adjectives, and they start with the same letter. That's alliteration. So I need something that's 1, 2, 3, 4 syllables, and it's 2 adjectives beginning with the same letter. How about miffed? I like that because when you're miffed, you're kind of like, kind of in a bad mood, but merry. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it into my poem. Miffed. I love this lesson because it's kind of like a giant puzzle, and it's a word puzzle, and I love word puzzles. Oops, miffed is 1 syllable. I messed up. Miffed, but merry. And just know that it is okay if you have an extra syllable here or missing a syllable there. The poetry has rules, and this poem that Poe wrote has rules, but sometimes it bends them a little bit. That's totally fine. Okay, so I need a word for dreary, and it's got to rhyme with merry. So let's see. How about scary? It's Halloween, right? Scary. And then I got to go to my word down here, and I'm going to put in scary. Remember, 1 box is 1 syllable. Okay, so now I have lore, which is going to rhyme with door and more. So I have T and C. Let's see. This is a first-person poem, so how about I just make it me? And if it makes it easier for you to match the rhyming of Poe's, like if you want your words to rhyme with tapping and napping and with door and more and lore, that's totally fine. If that's going to help you solve this word puzzle, totally cool with that. Okay, so now I've got to find lore. Here it is, and I'm going to type in me. Here I have highlighted quaint and curious, and that is because it's alliteration again, right? So I know that quaint and curious has to be alliteration. Quaint and curious, about 5 syllables, and start with the same letter. So I'm going to go ahead and say mystical magic. Mystical magic. There we go. And I'm going to put it right in here. And you don't have to go in the order I'm going in. You can go in whatever order you want when you're solving this puzzle that is this poem. Mystical, did I just misspell it? Yep. Magic. Okay, cool. And now I need one for chamber door. Oh, I didn't write it here. That's foamy sea. Okay, so yes, remember, I even say here, you can slightly bend the rules if you need a couple fewer or a couple more syllables. No problem. Okay, so now I see here I've got to have some alliteration here. And it needs to start with an F. So and this needs to be an adverb. So if I'm crying, then I probably failed at something. So I'm going to say fail. Oh, failee doesn't work. So you know what? I'm just going to change it. I'm not going to do an adverb. Like I said, you can bend the rule, right? So failing. So how could you fail at flying? Oh, maybe fluttered. T-E, fluttered. There we go. Okay, so now you can see, since I filled these in, my story is starting to come together. Okay. So I'm kind of in a good mood. There's magic going on. I try to fly and I must fail because I end up crying. And then I'm by the sea and I need some calming tea. So I know that I actually don't die. So maybe I decide to start flying because I feel like I'm magical and then I fail and I don't. So let's see what we can do. As I'd be at the beach, right? Because I'm at the sea. But I don't want to say beach again because you're not supposed to repeat it there. As I have, oops, hit all caps, walked down the beach. Scary. You know, he likes to put the adjectives after the nouns like they do in Spanish. As I walked down the beach, scary. So he's pondering. So I'm going to kind of copy Poe a little bit. I'm going to say I was thinking or feeling. Feeling a bit miffed but merry. So magic, me. So I must think this magic is inside of me. So let's try to do this. Thinking I had a mystical magic inside of me. Inside of me. Oh, that doesn't work. I leave off 2 syllables. How about deep inside of me? Deep inside. Oops, that still doesn't work. How about way down deep inside of me? Okay, so I feel like I have magic in me. I'm gonna try to fly. So I see I kind of copied Poe there. That's fine. Fine. Just don't completely copy him and give me the Raven again. So I fluttered, failing, flying. So I fell down. How about let's put in some more alliteration there? I fell flat and started crying. You ever cried so hard you feel like you're dying? Okay. Or you cry so much that it's just the worst thing in the world. Okay. As if, see, I'm kind of copying Poe there again. He says as of, and I say as if. As if I was actually, oh, you look, I bent the rule there. I add an extra syllable. That's totally fine. As if I was actually dying at my, how about oops, by the foamy sea, crying. So I know this is going to be by the foamy sea. Okay. So as if I was actually dying by the foamy sea. So I was just being a big baby, right? 'Twas just being a big baby crying by the foamy sea. Okay, I will drink some calming tea because I couldn't fly. And there you have it, guys. So now I can read it. As I walked down the beach, scary, feeling a bit miffed but merry, thinking I had a mystical magic way down deep inside of me. So I fluttered, failing flying. I fell flat and started crying, as if I was actually dying by the foamy sea. 'Twas just being a big baby, crying by the foamy sea. I will drink some calming tea. Hey, that worked. And that last line kind of reminds me of Maya. She's just very serious. She's like, I will drink some calming tea. You know, she kind of talks like that. Well, I hope y'all have fun with this and in solving this puzzle. I'm available. Please let me know if you have any questions with it. Okay, I will be happy to help. I love word puzzles. I love figuring things out like this. So if you get stuck while you're writing your poem, hop back on the Zoom and I will help you. Okay, bye.